What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Blind Power. Today we're going to talk about AirTags. So, the first thing I want to show you is where I have my AirTags. So, the first AirTag I have is in my wallet inside, and I'll show you that in a minute. The second AirTag I have is in my backpack. So here I have a tag. It's a white and silver tag that puts on here. I'm going to take it off so I can explain to you more. And for those who are totally blind, I will describe how the AirTag is and size and everything. And then we're going to go over accessibility. So let me take this tag out of here. I did do an unboxing, but honestly, I didn't upload it. I may put it in the Twitter or something. I don't know. Here's an AirTag. If we take, I have one in the case. So this is a plastic $30 case that Apple provides. This case is actually fairly, expensive compared to the AirTag. The AirTag is $29 and the holder is $30. Alright, so I'm going to also grab the one that's in my wallet. I have one in my backpack, one in my wallet. Those are the two things that I mostly use when I travel. My wallet is fairly thick, and I have a coin pocket where I put my AirTag. Okay, so the AirTag is here. So I'm going to explain how big the AirTag is. So the AirTag is a circle that on one side has an Apple logo. I'm trying to get it upside. There you go. On one side, it has an Apple logo with a very transparent film. You can see my webcam there. And on the other side is a plastic film. More of a film. It's actually plastic. However, now this camera can't put in focus. I'll switch to the cell phone view so that you guys can see what I'm talking about with better detail. But yeah, it's basically a round size. It's actually exactly the size of about a $50 coin. Let me switch to the app that we'll be using to broadcast this. Okay. Allow access to camera. Allow access to microphone. Okay, so yeah, this Expo Cam is actually a tool that I'm using here for this phone cam. Okay, there we go. So you can see what I'm seeing now. So here, this AirTag is, it has the Apple logo and a very transparent film, and it's the size of a $50 coin. So here is how it looks in my hand. So basically, it's like having a coin in the palm of my hand. And then if you put a keychain tag from Apple, it'll make it a little tad bigger. So it's not that much of a difference. Now, they do scratch and crack if you put them in your wallet. So here I want to show you, for those who can see it. I'm visually impaired and I can't even see it. I can feel it. I cannot tell if the camera's capturing this, but it does have a crack on the surface. This is the one that goes on my wallet, the one that has nothing on it. It's a very thin scratch or crack or something along the surface. So if you sit on it, you may have some issues. And they're very light. So this is the one that goes on my backpack. The Apple cover, it's very, I don't know, it feels high quality when it's on there. And it matches the white of the AirTag on the back. However, it doesn't feel high quality when you're putting it on. And keep in mind the AirTag is the same price as the holder. So I only got one holder. I do need to get another AirTag for keys at some point. I should have got the 4-pack, but I got these two, and the little holder. So now what I want to do is I want to go back to my cam so that I can show you what happens when we find it. So finding the actual phone, the actual phone of the AirTags is actually interesting. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try something new here with screen share. And if everybody wants to drop in here, let me make sure that the stream is visible, because if you're watching this afterwards, I actually stream all my videos now. So okay, so we have 4 people. Hey everybody. Okay, so we got 4 people watching. Cool. I appreciate it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can screen share. Hold on 1 second. I want to do a little screen share. Hold on. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm going to AirPlay to my computer, or can I do this through ExpoCam? So basically what I'm gonna do is any desk photos. Okay, yeah, I may have to do this through a little tool I have that does AirPlay. 1 second. I want to show you guys the whole process of how you air server. Okay, so here it is. So I have a little tool called AirBuddy. No, not AirBuddy. Hold on, that's something else. I'm trying to find a way to do this so I can show you. If not, I'll just grab a cord and share to the screen. If not, it's alright. We'll do one thing here. I'm gonna go ahead and just share the screen of my phone in a different way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring it up to the screen. So I'm gonna switch to the phone cam so that you guys can see what I'm attempting. So let me switch to phone cam. Alright, perfect. No, why is this? Okay, there we go. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, let me fix this. There we go. Is I'm gonna grab my wallet, and this right here is when it goes to my wallet, and I'm gonna put it somewhere. Let's put it in a drawer over here. So I have a drawer right here, and I'm gonna put it in the drawer just to give it a little more realism. Okay, and then I'm gonna switch back to cam. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open up Find My. Hold on, let me see. I got an idea. I'm gonna open up Find My. Okay, so when I open up Find My, I can see my thing is it shows my address, so I can't show you the Find My app. But what it does is it shows you a picture of a backpack and an AirTag. So let me see if I can get this somehow so you can't see any street names. Okay, you can't see anything here. Okay, I got this. Cool. So there. Okay, my 2 devices are next to each other, and you can see. Let me turn the brightness down. Whoa, hold on. I messed it up now. There we go. Let me turn the brightness down so that the camera can pick it up. And I want to show you how this looks in the Find My app. I was thinking about doing a more full-fledged video, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This new style is better when it comes to time sensitivity for me, because you can actually get the videos, and it's easier for me anyway. So here you have that little circle. There is me, the blue circle, and then there's two tags, a backpack and a wallet, and you can see there's little images there. For voiceover, let's try to see how voiceover is. So I'm going to go to wallet. Okay, and I'm going to go to voiceover.
Chris with you button. Play sound off button. Now button. Play sound off but fine nearby. Play sound
okay.
Now, with you but Christian's wallet. With you now button. Play sound off button.
So the AirTags battery lasts a year, and I can see the percentage visually, but voiceover doesn't read it to me.
Short circuit. This might be the future for gaming keyboards.
So it doesn't read me the battery percentage.
Fine. Place now button. With you button. Christian's wallet. With you now button.
Right next to now, to the right of it,
Play sound off now.
It should automatically show me the battery percentage. Voiceover should speak it, but it doesn't. So that's something Apple needs to fix, and I will submit a bug report / radar for this. Okay. The next thing is
play sound off.
Play sound. So you can play a sound.
Play sound connecting.
So I can clearly hear it. I hope the microphone can. And then for bringing it,
nearby.
Find nearby.
Signal is weak. Try moving to a different location. 3 feet. Alert. Accessibility shortcut. Selected. Voiceover off.
Let me fix something that I kind of messed up here. So there's a developer mode thing that I need to turn off, that I was playing with. There's actually a bug that Apple has with the AirTags that I'm trying to disable, and I can't now. Well, I put in developer mode and I can't get it out. Alright, that's okay. I'm going to do the following. I gotta get out of dev mode first. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Remove. Okay. Proximity. Interactive proximity mode. Okay. So you can play a sound from the view. This looks a lot different. I actually have a developer mode turned on that I gotta turn off. Let me remember how to do this. Hold on. I want to show you guys this, but I need to figure. So I tinker a lot with tech, and a lot of the time, AirTag dev mode. Hold on. I gotta remember how to take this off because okay, let's take that one. Where it has it. Discover there. Okay. On screen interface. I want to remember how to disable it so I can show you. No, screen interface. Find my password finding just is activated. Help location in one of these. Troubleshooting on the spot. Trying to get developer mode off. Precision finding is okay. The hidden overlay which appears after tapping the item's name 3 times in the. Okay, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Not working for me. Huh. Okay. So this is why with the power of video editing usually you can get rid of a lot of these things. Huh. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. So with basically Apple has this thing that I gotta hit by tapping the items and then four times. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gone. Okay, cool. All right, we did it. Cool. Sorry about that. Yeah, I tinkered with it and I couldn't turn it off. So, all right, we got quite a bit of people. 9 people. Hello, everybody. So, okay, so this is what AirTags thing looks. It's an arrow telling you where to go when you're close enough to it, and if it won't find it, you got that screen right there. And it'll have like an AR thing so you can see what's going on behind the camera as well. So I'm going to turn on voiceover so that you can hear the experience of me finding it.
Voiceover on. Find my. Finding. Finding. Christian's wallet. Heading. Connected. Calibrating. Ellipsis. 3 feet.
Okay.
2 feet nearby.
So I'm gonna go to it.
1.1 foot here. 0.0 here.
Okay. So we're getting some haptic feedback.
Item within reach.
Oh, that's cool.
Here. 0.0.
So
Here.
it says here, and then if I take it,
0.5 feet nearby. 0.6 feet. 1.2 feet nearby.
that is so cool. So the closer I bring it to the phone, it says here.
AirTag twisting side to side.
Okay, that's cool. And then there's an animation.
2 feet nearby. 3 feet nearby. 2 feet nearby. 2 feet nearby.
It is stuck.
3 feet nearby. 4 feet. 4 feet.
It is stuck in the AirTag spinning animation.
Item is moving in precise. 0. Item is
Okay.
moving in precise. 6 feet. 6 feet. Signal is weak. Try moving to a different location. Item is moving
So-
in precise location cannot be determined. 6 feet. 5 feet. 6 feet. 5 feet. 6
So I'm
6 feet.
holding the
Try moving.
AirTag in one hand
4
under
feet.
the
4
chair,
feet. 4 feet.
and then if I bring it up,
Item is moving in precise. 1.5 feet. 1.4.
so it needs to be fairly close.
0.8. Here.
Okay. So this is great. Accessibility so far is awesome.
0.
So let me talk about that
Here.
experience.
Selected. Voiceover. Voiceover off.
So far, what's happening is with voiceover, you're getting haptics. With voiceover off, you get haptics, but here it'll actually tell you when voiceover's on. It'll give you exact vibrations. It's more haptics, and it'll also tell you when an item is within reach, and it's a few it's less than a foot of distance. Now, if the item is in another floor, it may give you and tell you that the item is on another level. But okay, I wanted just to give you some impromptu there. I actually don't lose my wallet. I don't really lose wallet. My backpack is mainly for like anti-theft type of thing. But yeah, if you guys have any comments or anything about AirTags, I'm honestly very happy with AirTags. Accessibility is great, and I feel like this is great for blind people who have multiple items that they need to track around their home. And it's actually really good for if you have, for example, many pets. You could put it on your pets, but there's only a problem with that. I have a dog, right? And I wanted to put my AirTags. I actually bought one for the dog, and I said I'm going to put it on the backpack. So the problem with AirTags is if you've gone for more than a specific time, I think it's 3 days, it's gonna start beeping, and it's gonna scare the dog or the animal that you put it on, and it's just not worth that bad experience. So AirTags are good to track things, and I do have an app out in the store that is made to track things as well. And I want to talk about when to use Find My on the AirTags and when to use tag or any tag. And okay, yeah, I wanna have the app here ready. So what is you see what AirTags is, right? Well, I do have something called AnyTag. It's an app on the store that actually tracks things like it's a labeler. So you can use AirTags if you want to track things that are in motion, but to identify things as a labeler, the AirTag doesn't work because it's not precise enough. That's where you want to use NFC tags. So AirTags are not good for a labeling system quite yet. However, they're good enough for tracking items around your home, such as backpacks, wallets, keys, you name it. The next thing I want to talk about is why AirTags is good for us people who are blind and visually impaired. And it's good for everybody, but why us in particular? The thing is, Define My Network, right? So what Define My Network is, it connects to all iPhones everywhere. So even if there's no Wi-Fi and there's only iPhones around, whenever an iPhone is near your AirTag, the AirTag will update its location. Think about it as a huge mesh network, a huge network of devices that are always talking to each other. This means that iPhones essentially are used as a temporary internet connection for your AirTag. So if somebody stole your backpack and they don't know that it's in there, or wherever you have your AirTag in, your wallet, a car, the first thing that's going to happen is if the AirTag passes many iPhones, it'll update its location. People say that it updates every 10 minutes, mostly, and that it's not good for fast motion tracking. So if you're trying to track your luggage in a belt on an airport, good luck with that because it's too slow. The tracking is only every specific amount of time, even though, of course, you don't want to peg all these iPhones all the time saying, send my location, because that's not battery efficient. So it'll only do it every 10 minutes or so, that's from what I understand, and it'll send the location that way the battery lasts a year. Now, how do you... So now the next thing I want to do is this. These are good because we can lose anything and everywhere, and we can just go find it, and it doesn't matter where it's at. If there's an iPhone around somewhere, and it updates its location. Now, that's great because, say, for example, on a cane, a lot of visually impaired people who we don't need the cane, but we use it for identification, may lose it. Especially as a kid, I used to lose my cane a lot. I would actually put one on my cane, and just, it works great for things like that. Just put it on things that you lose. Now, I want to talk about accessibility on removing the battery. I want to remove the battery myself. I'm visually impaired. I can't really, if there's any niches or anything where the battery goes, I can't really see how to place it back by sight, so I have to do it by feeling. So to take the battery out, so keep in mind, I'm a visually impaired person doing this, so I'm doing it all by feel. So I twisted the silver part and I removed the top, the silver top. Okay, cool. I see. And then inside is one of those watch batteries, and if I take it out, okay, so it feels loose, but it's not exactly there. Okay, I see. So that's how it looks inside of the AirTags. Interesting. This is so light without the battery. That's crazy. It's feather light. Whoa. This is surreal. Okay. Now, my question is, how do you identify the battery to put it back on? So, there's some ridges on the top of the battery there's like this lip, this very raised lip. That lip is what goes up. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to show the camera a little bit as best I can. And then there's a rounded ridge toward the bottom with some tiny little pokey holes things. That goes toward the bottom of the AirTag. I'm gonna place it in. Okay. So it should be in. It's loose, like it was before. So there's some ridges on the thing that I can feel on the cap, but I cannot feel them. And I dropped the battery. Okay. I cannot feel them on the actual AirTag. So I'm twisting it until I find the ridges, and then I'm gonna twist. Okay, it's on. Putting it back on is a little tough, but it's doable. Can I find it in Find My? Let me make sure it works. Let me see. Wallet. Let's play a sound. Come on. Connecting. AirTag not reachable. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good experience in my book. The battery's a little challenging to put on, but it's not impossible. Okay. Let's see what else we can talk about. So let's talk about the holder. The holder for the AirTags. So let's talk about that. At any point, if you guys have any questions, anything you want to mention, please mention. That's why I like doing these live videos, because I can actually interact with you guys. Okay, now the holder for this AirTag, this is a first-party Apple holder. I'm going to remove the AirTag from the holder, and I'm trying to remove it with my hand. I cannot remove it with my finger for some reason, so I'm going to grab a coin and I'm going to try to remove the casing. The casing is very tightly on there, so let me try to use a coin to remove this holder. So I'm going to put the coin through. This is very hard to take off, these this AirTag case, and it's high quality as for once it's on, but trying to get it on and off, it feels a little janky. I mean, this isn't coming off accidentally from your keys. It's on there. Yeah, this is on there. This is on there good. So the coin is too thick to go through. So far when it comes to doing this by hand, like by the touch of the thing. Oh, I'm actually going to compare the AirTag size with a coin here in a minute. I just got an idea. Alright, well, whatever. I'm going to try to do this with my hand. Let's see with my hand. Let's see what I can do. I'm just going to pull. Not working. Okay. Nope. So far. Okay, if I remove this out of here. I feel like I'm gonna break it. Okay, well. Let me try to remove the key ring. Let's see. Putting it on is actually a 9 out of 10. Putting it on the casing here, on the casing. Taking it off though. Oh, that's on there. That's on there good. My hands hurt from doing that. Let me see what else we can do here. Okay. Maybe a card, some kind of credit card type of thing. Let me try that. Yeah, I want to talk about everything from accessibility about this, and taking it out in and out of its casing is accessibility related because, you know, definitely not an easy task for somebody with dexterity issues. Of that I can assure you. Okay. Okay, this is easier. It actually popped open with this. So, okay, so this is how you open it then. So you slide some kind of credit card through, and then, interesting. So it's plopping apart. It's actually working. Whoa, there we go. So it's a spring. Interesting. So I got it out, and then it's these two little rings, and you can put it the AirTag in. Okay, so taking it out for accessibility wise is definitely a 4 out of 10. Putting it on, 10 out of 10. Easy. I thought it was going to be a 9 out of 10 putting it on, but it actually went on easier this time. So taking it out, you have to grab a credit card or something thin enough, plop it through the top. Hold on, let me get it in there. My hands hurt, so I hope to... Okay, so there we go. So you plop it into the top to take it out. For accessibility-wise, if you have dexterity issues, this may be a problem. It's so hard that my credit card thing that I'm using, it's not a credit card, it's like a rewards thing, it's actually coming out apart. Okay, so yeah, once you get that first thing out, you just rotate, and then toward the bottom, there's actually a little spring. Let me see if I can get this on camera. Yeah, toward the bottom, there's a little spring. This webcam's terrible. Let me switch to my phone. Hold on. 1 minute. Let me switch to phone cam. Okay. Is it this way? Yeah. Okay, so now I can show you. It's the other way. There is a little divot. For those who can see, there's a little divot toward the bottom where it acts as a spring. It's a little thicker than the rest. Oh, there it is, right there. It's toward the right, toward your, the left-hand side of the screen. So yeah, it's a spring, not very accessible. Let me switch back to the other camera. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's high quality stuff. The case is kind of expensive. It's the same price as the AirTags. Let me grab my little key ring and put this back on the backpack. So, pretty good stuff. There you go. Putting the key ring on. I'm going to put this in my backpack. And that's where it's going to stay, basically. It goes on my backpack. So now I'm going to talk about why put it out in the open, the AirTag, and not put it inside. Okay. It's kind of it's a bit of, you know, if you don't want to spend the $30 on the keyring holder. I actually bought this keyring holder. As soon as I have AirTag for keys, I'm gonna put this inside of the backpack, and that's it. But there's an advantage of leaving the AirTag outside of your backpack. If you have an Android device, it has an NFC tag, and you can actually scan it. So let me open up my Galaxy Fold. Yeah, this phone is the best phone, honestly, the best Android phone I've had. And I gotta make a video on this, another one at some point. Okay. Well, go home. There you go. So I have here the Galaxy Fold. It's an Android tablet, and I'm gonna scan the AirTag. Hold on. I should be able to scan it. Oh, because it's not in lost mode, and I don't want to put it in lost mode because it's not lost. So yeah, it has an NFC tag that you can use to scan that. So that's cool. And I'm gonna put the other one back in my wallet. And I think at this point I've done the video. I honestly I have been 2 weeks that I've been procrastinating on making this video. I was like, man, I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, back and forth. So I'm gonna talk about where I put the AirTag in my wallet. So wallets have a little divot, a little like a pocket underneath. Like some wallets have a pocket that's for coins. It's like underneath your credit cards. I actually put it in there, and it doesn't take that much space. It kind of hides in there, and that's it. And it doesn't add much bulk to it. So I close it. You can't really tell. I mean, if you squeeze it, you can tell it's there, but it's not exactly protruding. And my wallet is fairly thick, so not really a problem. Some people are, oh no, the AirTag's too thick. I don't got none of those thin wallets. I don't got time for that. I got a lot of stuff I gotta put in there. So I'm gonna say, if you got a thick wallet, put it in there. Now, if you have one of those wallets from what's that company that has these awesome thin metal wallets? I can't remember now. Anyway, they make thin wallets, and not about that life. So I think this is the end of the video, the live stream. If anybody has any comments, suggestions, leave them down below. And if you're watching this right now, the video is gonna end soon. So if you want to make a comment, do it now. I like doing these because I can answer questions and I can interact with you guys. But today we had a lot of people watching, but mostly everybody's kind of silent, which I understand. You know, some days some videos are more interactive. This one's just kind of me showing you the AirTags. Yeah, I did an unboxing of it, didn't film it, but I'll tell you what, the unboxing experience is good. A lot of packaging though, too much packaging for the AirTags. Why don't you just put it in little tiny things, shape them in an envelope, and that's it. So much plastic, so much material, and then you go and you don't put a charger in the phone, the charging brick, say because it's because of the environment. I don't know. I respect you, Apple. I respect your decisions, and I would like to know why you do that. You say, oh, we're going to put the AirTags in these huge packaging, but then the phone, we're going to minimize the packaging and then not put the wall bricks in there. Yeah, I could be the devil's advocate and understand why. Maybe it's because they, people throw away their bricks and that's more in the long run. But still, it's, I don't know. I feel like if you're going to do so much packaging and an AirTag that gets thrown away anyway, then put the charging brick in there in your iPhone. That's the same. You're still basically doing the same thing. Hey, what's the shape of AirTag? So AirTag is rounded. Let me bring it out again so I can show. It's actually rounded, and it's about the size of a $50 coin. So one of those old school $50 coins. So if I bring see, I got a quarter here. I'm gonna put them both on the screen at the same time. So it's a little bit bigger than a quarter, and it's about, I'd say about 3.5 quarters thick. So yeah, it's about a $50. It's about the size of a $50 coin, and I measure it in quarters, the thickness, and it's about like the quarters stacked, like 3.5 quarters stacked on top of each other. So they're very portable, to be honest. These AirTags, They are rounded. They're fairly thick though. So the 3.5 quarters is fairly thick. So if you got a thin wallet or you want to cram it somewhere that's compact, you may have some time with that. All right. Well, AirTags are accessible. They work great with voiceover. They're very precise, great for tracking things. The only thing is you cannot see the battery percentage on there with voiceover. Apple, please fix that. Besides that, I rate the accessibility on the AirTags a 9 out of 10. Now, why didn't I do a 10 out of 10? First, you can't see the battery percentage with voiceover. That's a software issue that can be fixed. But don't review it by future possibilities. Review it by what you have now. The other thing is changing the battery. The battery is, I don't know, they could have made it better, but you know what, it's fine. You know, it's a 9 out of 10 changing the battery, so you know, most things are 9 out of 10. It's a good product, it's fine, it's mature. Accessibility is great. Apple, everything they do, they think about accessibility, which is awesome. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to talk to Siri to see if she can find my AirTag. And I have a HomePod that's connected to Siri. So if you have Siri, please mute your Siri devices or be careful because I'm about to call out to Siri. Hey Siri, find my wallet.
Looking for Christian's wallet. You'll need to continue on iPhone.
Okay, so let's see. You'll need to continue on iPhone. So give me a notification. They give me a Siri notification. That's it. That's not cool. I tapped on the notification. Oh, I see. So I tapped on the notification, and then it's connecting to my AirTag. There's only one problem. I'm realizing this. It won't connect through my wallet. Interesting. So having an AirTag in my wallet is kind of useless? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Or it's not making any noise anyway. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Stay tuned. I'm not consistent with the videos, but if you have any video ideas or anything, let me know. We're at 1,000 subscribers. More than 1,000 now, probably 1,010 or so. And I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. This is amazing. This is a dream. I know I'm not putting so much focus on the channel right now. I actually just got a job as a software engineer at a new company, and I'm kind of pouring my life and soul into that right now. But I will never, ever let this channel go mute for longer than a specific time. I always want to be posting on here. And now that we're at 1,000 subscribers, we're just going to keep growing. And then, you know, just keep making content and you know, I enjoy this. I gotta make more time for it, but I'm grateful that we are at 1,000 subscribers. So, alright, I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully next week. No promises, but I try to do this once a week, generally on Fridays. Today I did it on Saturday because, you know what? It's better late than never. Alright, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Alright, I was going to play the outro, but what happened? Hit the subscribe button and remember to enable the notification bell to get all notifications of blind power uploads. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.